Oop. All right. We are back. And actually, things are working. Hooray. Thanks for folks' patience. We really appreciate it.
Hello, everybody. Sorry if you heard about the technical difficulties. That was, in fact, me. My laptop gave me the lovely blue screen of death. It's actually, no, my StreamYard's tweak. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, good. I just see a white screen right now. This is great.
We'll work with it. If things work for you, jump in.
Oh my god.
There were briefly two Varshanis. Guess
And
we'll keep
now there's
working on.
one.
Hey, we're back. Okay, cool. Try 3, I think, at this point.
Yes, but
Yeah, okay.
try 3 is gonna work. I will just not touch my laptop at all, except for StreamYard. I made a mistake and I tried closing a notification and it shut itself down, so.
Awesome. We love that. Well, why don't we go ahead and get started so we can send everybody off with a big bang in a good way and not whatever's going on there, but also make sure that Varshini gets her laptop back. So let's start off with introducing ourselves. My name is Cecilia. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking. If you've been following along the sweater adventure, it is finally done. And I started a new project, so that's going to take forever and a year. But if we have time later, I'll show off the sweater. I'll post it in the random channel because I think Siddharth's been asking me to post about that, and I keep forgetting. But Varshini, go ahead.
Hey, I would love to see that sweater, so feel free whenever you get that, because I want that sweater, so. So hi y'all, I'm Varshini. I'm a coach at Major League Hacking and I like books. I'm sorry for that dry fun fact, but I really do like books. Hopefully y'all will talk to me about books because I've been just like dying to get a good book club. So maybe this is my goal.
I wish you just told me this because I'm in like 3 different book clubs. Half the time I don't read the book, but that's okay because I don't have time. But I'll start more book clubs. I've got so many books that I would love to share. Chat has actually been really good about giving me books in the past when I've put that as my fun fact. I usually get a decent number of recs. I'm slowly working through a few of them.
Okay, good to hear.
There's hope. All right, so you've probably heard throughout the week about MLH and Major League Hacking. So what even is Major League Hacking? We run the global hacker community, and it's our mission to empower hackers just like you. In fact, there's over 1 million hackers and counting, just like you, who are here to join us this week or on a weekend, really wanting to make projects, discover something new, build their skills, and plenty more motivations. So, as for what we're doing here today, we are sadly here to wrap up Open Source Week, but we also are going to be telling you all about what's to come. So let's take a quick look back. Do we have functional laptop enough to do that?
We do have functional laptop. Let's begin.
Right.
So starting off on day 1, we got introduced to MongoDB, and this was with our lovely streamer Rosendo. We went through the basics of MongoDB, and I know y'all loved this stream and enjoyed this stream very much. Lots of really cool graphics in this stream, I gotta say. And next up, we explored Auth0. So this was with Fred. I love Fred, 10 out of 10, great streamer. Fred got us through a lot of very cool basics with Auth0 and a lot of really cool in-depth features too. So I really enjoyed that and I hope y'all did too. And if you go to a hackathon and you see Auth0, definitely make sure you check out this video because we built context-aware AI agents with Auth0. And that's a pretty cool thing that I don't think you see that often. So. Next up, we worked on a global API for your AI app using Cloudflare. So this one, we went through a quick stream and we went through building a global API with Harshil. So that was a very cool stream and hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Lots of very fun partners this Global Hack Week. We got to experience some activities with Cloudflare as well, which I think is very nice. Then we worked on agent mode on GitHub Copilot with Way. So this is our regular stream. Hopefully y'all enjoyed getting to use GitHub Copilot. Looks like somebody knows MCP before we even started the stream, which is extremely amazing. So if y'all are interested in learning how to use GitHub Copilot, definitely make sure you check out that stream. Then we explored design with Figma Dev Mode, and this was with Cecilia, our lovely co-Global Hack Week closing ceremony streamer. Y'all enjoyed some very cool Figma designs. Looks like we went through my first hackathon. Some very fun cards there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that stream. It is a Global Hack Week favorite. And you demystified webhooks. So this was with Vincent, and you checked out a lot of different things, but specifically, it looks like you checked to see what would happen if the server would crash. So I think webhooks are not talked about as much, but they're a really cool piece of technology. So definitely make sure you check out that stream if that's a term you've been hearing, but don't really know much about. Then you took your first steps towards deploying your API, and this was with Kari. So you learned how to deploy APIs. Looks like a very cool stream, lots of VS Code heavy stream. And then you worked on a mini AI assistant with Vincent coming back once more to build us looks like a mini movie matchmaker assistant, which I think would be really useful. I think sometimes I just scroll through Netflix and I don't really know what to watch. So I think this would be a useful tool for me. So I got to reach out to Vincent or watch his stream after, see what I can get. Then you started off with hosting a website on an ESP32. That actually looks really cool. Looks like that's our ESP32. Hosting a website on that looks very difficult. Kudos to the person that ran that stream. That looks insane. And that was the wrap of day one, a very long but very interesting day. And I'll hand it off to Cecilia for day two.
Awesome. So as far as day two went, you started off working on a postcard generator with Gabriella. I actually caught the end of this where I know you were very close to a finalized product, but loving the idea that Gabriella had. That was actually a very short day two. We really wanted you working on challenges. But as for day three, you built your own mini integrator like Zapier and IFTTT, which love to see familiar names like that, which is really helpful because this is continuing on your education with webhooks. Then you completed the postcard generator for the most part. I know that you all had some bugs, but I think it was still really rewarding that you got a chance to watch the debugging process live, knowing that there's a chance that you might be caught in a demo where you have to debug live, and keeping cool is great practice. So props to Gabriella for carrying this through, getting very close to the end, knowing that you all can now take this project and spin off and do your own thing. So we definitely encourage you to do that. Then you documented and deployed your API with Kari. I think you were doing an API student grader. So very real application, very probably too close to home maybe for some of you if you are currently a student. Then you got introduced to vector search on MongoDB with Ryan from MLH, which it is a bit of a change from normally being Rosendo, but Rosendo was celebrating his birthday today, so he got a chance to take a day and take a break, which we love to see. But as a result, we got a brand new streamer for the vector search series. Why don't you go ahead and jump us into day four?
So excited for day four. So starting off with day four, we secured AI agents with Auth0 and LangChain. And this was with Fred, part two Fred. Great streamer, loved the Auth0 deep dive on today. It was a great, great stream. Fred from Auth0. So definitely make sure you check out that stream if you're interested in looking at more Auth0. Then we used ngrok to expose your local projects to the internet. And this was our stream with Booley. Really good stuff here. So if y'all have ever seen ngrok at an MLH hackathon or at another hackathon, definitely make sure you check out this stream. It was a really cool use of ngrok. Then we started building a modeling status system. So this was with Alberto. I have no idea how he does it. He did 4-part stream, and it was a really intensive stream. They looked very technically heavy, but he powered through it, and lots of different partners that were covered and lots of different tools. So if y'all are interested in gaining a wide breadth of tools to use, I would definitely check out Alberto's stream. Then we got introduced to OpenAPI, the industry standard for designing and documenting APIs with Wei, and I actually think Wei is in chat, so hello Wei. And yeah, we went through an OpenAPI documentation, went through a lot of different code for that, so that was super cool to see. And then we started off with day 5. Cecilia, you want to take that, or you want me to keep going?
I can absolutely take it. We explored the synergy between AI and OpenAI. That was once again with Wei, another shout out with Wei, where I'm sure he can tell us in chat a little bit more than we can probably come up with off the top of our heads, how amazing his workshop was and what you all were doing. It looks like you were making some trivia sessions or something like that, like an API about trivia maybe. Tell us more in chat, Wei. We'd love to see it. And then we had Bully working on the snake game. I did see some love for that earlier when we were asking folks for what their favorite stream was. And then you worked hands-on with Fast API with Jocelyn. I actually have no idea what Fast API is, but I do know that I see it a lot whenever I work with Python. And people are like, why aren't you using it? I'm like, because I didn't know it existed. But I think I should check out that stream. So if you didn't get a chance to watch any of the streams throughout the week that we've been mentioning, you can always find those on the YouTube channel, going to /Major League Hacking and to our streams. Then you got good with Git with me. We did run out of time, but that's because you all had a lot of really good questions about more of the nuances and the way things work and what you should or shouldn't do. So really glad that we had such an engaging workshop together. And then for day 6, do you want to jump into that as well?
Of course. So starting off with day 6, we wrapped up the modeling status system track, and this was a really cool track with Alberto. Again, I was saying, I don't know how he does it. He did like 4 parts back to back, very insane, but very cool stream. So definitely make sure you check that out if you grabbed his earlier parts and you want to check out his other parts as well. And now it's time for hacker demos.
I did not pull up any of those links.
That's totally okay. I got you.
I will go find links while you announce them.
Yes. So we have a very cool hacker demo. So let's share this link in chat. It is the container lab for GitHub. There you go. Oh, looks like we've got Sanjay Bhaskaran in chat. Hi, Sanjay. So let's check that out. That actually looks like a very cool stream. And let's look at that, because that looks really cool. Let's share that. Because I know a lot of you are maybe on your phones or your iPads. Let me just make it easier for you. And it actually looks like my StreamYard, decided not to like that. It is.
Yeah, I was like, it might hate your.
No, yeah, it glitched. It's the white screen of death again. So maybe Cecilia can do that.
I will go do that. It's okay. Things happen. All right, share screen. Let's see if it'll. All right. I'm not going to do this justice because I did not clone the repo, but we have a beautiful README, which makes me very happy, actually. Looks like it's giving us an awesome README, very clean links, loving that. Honestly, if this is the demo, like, you did a fantastic job, I have to say. I really love that you've given us a very visual way to understand it, which, like, this is about understanding Docker, but like, that's so cool. Wait, do you have a link maybe somewhere for like your website?
Yeah, put the link in chat.
Yeah, if there's a link that we should be using, let us know. If not, like, we encourage folks to try live demo. I apparently just can't read. Cool. This is a really nice UI. Very cool. Love that it's giving it. I like this. You did very good with these corners. Sorry, the design bit is like, I'm very happy with the design that you did. This is awesome. Way cool. I look forward to seeing how you build this out and how you. Oh wait, there's a dashboard too. Oh my gosh,
this looks really pretty.
Yeah, I should use this. Can I be your tester and use this?
Yeah, I need to learn about Docker. I haven't been on my Docker grind the way that I should be.
I never had a Docker grind.
Me neither.
Yeah, I kind of was busy with other stuff, but this is very cool. Love it. Love the colors. Very nice job. Definitely check it out. See if you'll enjoy working with this. This is just such a neat. For your UX, you've done an excellent job. I know we're not probably doing the most amazing job, like showing off all of the effort you've put in, but like 10 out of 10. Very nice.
Yeah. Sanjay, if there's anything that you want us to highlight, anything that you want us to like specifically showcase, please let us know. This is your time for demo, but it looks amazing and it's a great UX. And I think everyone is really enjoying it. Yeah. It looks like you're getting some good shout outs. The system architecture showcased on the README is too good. I agree. I don't think I've ever seen a system architecture showcase on a README like that before. Like it was a really good design.
If you know where to look, you'll find a few of those, but it's not the first choice most developers will do when they're like building out their demo. They'll be like, people don't need to see it. And it's like, some people want to see it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Maybe lab 1. Not sure if you can go. Okay, let me see if I can go in and get in without authentication. Ooh,
Alice.
I actually can. I'll very quickly show it on the tab because I did get a chance to pull it up.
I think it's not on StreamYard if you are.
No, I had to
Okay.
pull it up.
Okay,
If
okay,
you
okay.
want to go ahead and add it over.
Got you.
Thank you. Cool. So we have lab 1, which has the first Docker file, building a tiny web service that says, okay, this is detailed, suggested workflows, and a self-check. Oh, this makes me happy. You know what? I think if you get a chance to attend our Global Hack Week next month, this might be something that I would suggest you share with Kari, because Kari is also an educator, and I know that she would probably love to see how folks are getting into education like this. It's not related to the theme, and that's okay, but I think Kari would also really enjoy this. Very cool. Oh, and you can set up, this is, how long have you been working on this? Because, like, this is too good. This is too good. Stop.
This is a
Oh,
great
there's a solution. Oh my God, and the explanations. You did right telling us to look at lab 1.
You did, yeah. This was a good tip because we were like, this all just looks too good, but they got the exact
This is
place they
good. This
needed
is
to.
filled out. I love it. Excellent job. Really, really excellent job.
Yes, amazing job. 2
2
weeks
weeks
full
full
time.
time.
Oh my.
It shows, and we love it. You did incredible. Truly.
Yes. You're getting some really nice shout outs here.
We love to see it. Okay, we are getting to the halfway point, and we still have a lot more to chat about, so we'll carry on. But congrats on making a truly incredible project. We love celebrating folks' work. As a reminder, you can always submit your projects in progress or finished projects, but are projects ever really done, to a demo form that we have at the beginning of Global Hack Week. We love celebrating folks' work in the community. It doesn't need to be perfect, and it doesn't need to be beautiful. It can be something that you are just very proud of, because again, like, everybody's coming in at a different level, and we want to be accommodating and celebrate that everyone has wins at different levels. Oh no, running out of AWS credits, can only keep it live for 3 weeks. Oh God. Well, still very cool. Very nice job. All right. So in terms of everybody else who had their own challenge, Sanjay, you all worked on challenges this week. So we have a certificate of completion for Giancarlos Lopez Lucas, and that was for doing the enhanced development with GitHub Copilot integration quest on Wilco. Congratulations. Then we have some folks who verified their education status on Figma. We love to see it. I hope you had fun at the Figma workshops. Then we've got folks, I think this is Riju, who got the MongoDB Basics for Students badge, which means you're getting an extra sticker for that. Hooray. And we've got folks who were, I think, building along in Figma, creating, I think this is actually the MC. Oh, I sent this to people. I didn't get a chance to demo this when I did the Figma workshop. Maybe somebody else did. But Figma now has an MCP agent that you can work with to create very interactive designs and go back and forth between design and UX and likewise. So very much worth checking out. And it's clearly someone has. That's so cool. Love it. Then folks got started with Auth0. As we said, Auth0 is a frequent partner at hackathons. So what better way to get an easy shoehorning into your project to use Auth0 and making sure that you have a beautiful sign-in page that is accessible to everyone. Then we've got folks who are getting authorized with Cloudflare, I think. Looks like Cloudflare. So congrats for joining that. I'm sure so these challenges don't necessarily close. You can keep working on challenges that build up your skills throughout the Global Hack Week and even for future ones. And you also worked on your own version of the Snake game. Oh, this makes my heart happy. Like, that's where I started coding, making a remake of Snake. And like, I did it a few times. I think I was trying to make like a Snake X Breakout game that mashed the two together or something like that. It was a failed project, but it was a really neat concept. You also designed stickers using GenAI. I know we have a few of these, but wow. These are not what I expected, but very cool.
Oh.
These are kind of good, actually.
Ooh.
I like this like anti-vaporwave.
Yeah, I like it.
Inverted almost. I'm here for this. I like it. All right. So if you want to help us make Global Hack Weeks better, make sure that you go to mlh.link/GHW feedback. Let us know how we can improve, what you wish you could have seen. Maybe there are topics that you're like, oh, I'd love to see more of this, or I wish we'd talk about this, or like this thing just came out. Is there a chance we'll get a workshop? Whatever your feedback may be, spend about a minute or two. I think it's like 3 or 4 questions. Go ahead and let us know what you'd like to see so that way we can make Global Hack Weeks that much better for you. Do you want to talk about swag?
Of course, you have gone through a gigantic section. Also, funny side note, I think the lobster was pensive lobster. Just to guess.
Just a guess.
Just a guess, just a slight guess. But yeah, so we have a lot of very cool swag, and let's give you a quick rundown of how to get this swag. So you can earn basic swag by registering and checking in to mlh.link/GHW, submit an address at mlh.link/address, and then if you complete the featured challenges by our partners, for example, MongoDB, then you'll be able to earn some basic swag, which is super duper cool. And you can still win basic swag by completing these steps today. So I have a very fun announcement. If you complete the feature challenges before 8 a.m. ET tomorrow, then you'll still be able to earn that basic swag. So on popular demand, we are in fact extending that deadline to earn the basic swag. I know a lot of y'all have been trying to earn it and you wanted a little bit of an extension. So we are giving you a slight extension to 8 a.m. ET tomorrow. Remember, that doesn't mean to do it at 7 a.m. ET. Please try to get that done tonight. But on the topic of swag, we have some very cool MongoDB specific swag. We have an additional swag winning opportunity. So this week you had a chance to attempt 5 skill badge challenges by MongoDB, 5 different ones. Skill badges are cool certifications of completions that you can earn when you learn MongoDB better. So at Beginners Week, you'll get additional MongoDB stickers when you complete at least one skills challenge. And speaking of this swag, as a reward for completing a MongoDB skills badge, we have this super cool stickers. So head over to the challenges page and complete it right now. I can take what's next if you want a little break.
I haven't done anything.
I mean, I think you should take a break. I think you had a gigantic portion. So I'm going to take this one so you can take a little.
I rolled through a lot because I was like, what if we're late?
No, we're fine. We're fine. We're on good time.
True.
But let's talk about what's next. So in December, we'll be exploring the recent advancements in AI. So we've got our Global Hack Week AI/ML. Mark the dates. It's December 12th to 18th. So that is exactly a month from now. So mark your calendars. And then we're going to kick off 2026 with Beginners Week. Yay! We're starting back at the basics, January 9th to 15th, and starting off the new year with Beginners Week. So introducing y'all to a lot of new stuff. In February, we'll be exploring data and databases with Data Week, February 13th to 19th. So that's about the middle of the week again. And if you want to sign up for our upcoming Global Hack Weeks, make sure you check out ghw.mlh.io, pinned in chat here for y'all, so that you can sign up for our upcoming Global Hack Weeks. Definitely make sure you do that, because if you sign up and register for AI/ML Week today, then you will be able to win swag. We'll be raffling off a surprise tomorrow to one hacker who registers by the end of today. So definitely make sure you register in the next couple of hours so that we can raffle off that super cool swag for y'all. Winners will be announced on Discord, so keep an eye out for that. It will be closing tonight. And if you're interested in finding some more hackathons, definitely make sure you check out our events page, mlh.io/events. We've got a great list of hackathons for y'all. So now we are getting to the close of the end of our stream, and we're going to give big thank yous to all of our amazing streamers. And I actually noticed that I'm on the second one, so I'm going to take the first one, Cecilia, if that's okay with you. I don't want to thank myself. That's okay with me.
Yeah, that's fine.
So a huge thank you to all of our streamers this Global Hack Week. Let's start off with Alberto. He taught us how to build a modeling status system. And I actually saw a shout out earlier. I don't remember where it was. Actually, I think it was after my computer reloaded, but I did see that Alberto got a new job at MongoDB. So huge congratulations to Alberto. Side note there. Very great job. And then thank you to Jocelyn, who walked us through building our first API with Fast API. And thank you to Ryan Swift, who is our director of events, and he ran a very cool workshop on MongoDB vector search.
Alrighty. And then I jumped ahead like a moron. We've got Bully, who explained the basics of Docker and ngrok and also built the Snake game live. We've got Wei, who's in chat, thanks again as always, doing an intro to agent mode on GitHub Copilot and a whole track on OpenAPI. And then, of course, we've got Varshney here, who moderated guest streams and ran today in Global Hack Week and is here with us here at closing.
And next up for our next round of thank yous, we've got Quinn, who ran Tetris and also organized DurHack. Okay, great shout out there. Then we've got Kari, who helped us document and deploy our APIs, and Vincent, who ran a bunch of technical streams, including one on webhooks and building our own mini integrator like Zapier. Very cool.
All right. Then we've got myself, who's been running opening and closing and today in Global Hack Week. And we've also got Stephen, who also ran the Figma workshop and today in Global Hack Week this week.
And next up, we've got UT. UT gave us a really cool track on hosting a website on ESP32. That was that really cool device that y'all saw earlier. And Gabriella for running the postcard generator track. That was super cool too.
Then, as always, we want to give a big thank you to the folks in customer success, Rosendo and Alex. They are the reason that we have such amazing partners here at every Global Hack Week. You saw Ro run a MongoDB workshop earlier in the week, and we did not see him for his second run with the vector search because if you want a chance to give him a belated happy birthday, let him know in the Discord. But he appropriately took the day off. I think he also had an event that weekend. But once again, thank you so much to our customer success team for making it possible for us to be here with you this week and give you amazing partners to hack with.
And a final round of thank yous for Mary and Siddharth. Mary is our first party events and lead coordinator at MLH. And Siddharth is our first party events coordinator and HCM at MLH. So a huge thank you, huge shout out to them. Siddharth is the one that runs all the scheduling and the planning for Global Hack Week. So huge shout out to Siddharth and Mary.
All right. And as we've mentioned, we have plenty of partners who you got a chance to work with all week and in past Global Hack Weeks. So thank you very much to Auth0 for giving us an easy to implement, adaptable authentication and authorization platform. As you probably learned from some of their workshops, you can easily integrate Auth0 into any application in just 5 minutes. So check out their workshop streams if you'd like to see how you can do that. And when it comes down to a hackathon, having a 5-minute implementation is really nice. And then, of course, Cloudflare. Also, a big thank you for being one of the world's largest networks, enabling hackers like you to build, deploy, and deliver trusted applications no matter where you are.
And a second huge thank you to our second round of partners here. Thank you to GitHub. Always amazing to see people getting the student developer pack for GitHub. Hopefully y'all were able to grab that and get access to some really premium tools. Again, thank you to Figma as well. We ran a lot of different Figma streams with Cecilia and Stephen. And hopefully y'all grab that education account. It's a really great tool that Figma provides. And a huge thank you to MongoDB for providing us that custom MongoDB and MLH sticker. Super cool. And lots of different skills badges there and lots of different things to learn there as well. Huge thank you to these partners.
The people already in chat. Now the sweater.
Well, we will see y'all next time. But I guess we're now going to see the sweater. And actually, I was going to say that too, but... Wow, sweater!
Woo! All right, let me present. I took photos because I was smart about this.
Abhishek, we will have a hackathon next at mlh.io/events, so definitely check out that website. It lists all of the hackathons that we will be attending. So, oh my God, what a beauty!
She got multiple colors. If you want to see the pattern a little better, got a nice gradient of colors. So this is actually for my partner. He is the one who picked out all the colors and picked out the sweater that he wanted, and I was the one who made it. But after almost 2 years, it's finally done. Sleep Island be like. And if you want to see my next project, this is definitely going to take me a few years because the needles are itty bitty. That is I think it's a 10.5-inch iPad Pro. And those are the size of the needles. They are the smallest needles I've ever worked with. So yeah, that's going to be the project that I'll be slowly working on for like another 2 years. But
What is that
yes,
one?
this is going to be a scarf.
Ooh.
As you can see, I've only done like 2 or 3 inches. That took like 2 weeks.
Hey, I think those are beautiful, 2 or 3 inches, and
Yeah,
it's so intricate. Like I love the
the detail is
details.
great. The cost is my wrist.
Photo.
But it's been
Careful
really fun to work
clothes.
with. It's been so cool. These are definitely patterns that I've been able to like buy and therefore make my own variations on things. But yes, sweater sleeve island. I am free of it finally, at
I
long last.
literally love the top design. The like kind of shade of the different colors is so good with the purple. Oh my
My
god.
partner did a really good job like
Yeah,
picking out colors. Like that
I
was
definitely.
like a 45 minute to an hour long affair of like juggling yarn and being like this color, this color, that. But I've actually had at least one other MLHer help me ball the yarn. And she actually was among the first people I told, like, hey, remember that thing you helped me with? It's finally done.
Oh my
But
god.
I'm gonna make a matching sweater for my cat
Oh,
because
that's
I thought it'd be
adorable.
funny, and because she spent so long making biscuits on the sweater when it was like on pause. So
Oh.
she'll have her own variation of it if I haven't. I think I have enough yarn, but that's I'm gonna try and adapt the pattern for a little pet sweater, and that way they can match.
Yes, you should do like on your Christmas cards this year. It should be your partner wearing the sweater and then your cat wearing the sweater and then you just with
I will not. I will
like
not
a
finish
dead
this.
look in your eyes with
The
the
sweater
needle
will
just
not be done for this Christmas.
next Christmas,
Definitely
2026.
Max Christmas. I mean, normally, so we do Christmas photos not to like mail out or anything, but I'll get matching PJs for the three of us.
Oh,
Because I think it's funny and it's dorky and like I
it's
want
so
my partner to have
cute.
a good Christmas. So like most years when I've had money, I've done matching PJs because I thought it was funny.
No, that's so cute. Wait, Macy's has good matching PJs on sale. That's the strategy.
I look for fun little like I think it was like like was it the comfort store or something? I don't remember.
Mm.
I look around for like different brands just to be like if we were to buy like sheets or something, like do they also have PJs?
Yeah, that's
But
fair. You are getting some crazy comments. Little Sulfur says that's pro. Way says just in time for the breeze. And
yes,
Fizz says, wow, looks amazing.
thank you. So this was actually supposed to be done for a winter trip that he was supposed to take that did not happen, has gotten postponed, but now it's ready for when he has his trip.
Nice.
Finally, although he has said he's like, as soon as this is like fully ready, because I need to like wash this to even out the tension and everything and let it dry properly. But he's like, I'm gonna wear it every day, and I'm like, maybe don't, so that
That's so
way
sweet, though. That's like
clean.
sweet, but like kind of nasty, but like really sweet.
Yeah, I'm like, let me wash it, please.
Yeah. The intention is there. Like your partner
Yeah,
will just
like
wash it like every week. Like it's fine.
yeah, it's fine. And like I
Nice.
did buy materials that I'm like, it can be thrown in the wash if I really wanted to. I'm just terrified of doing that.
Oh
It because
no.
like I've been knitting it for 2 years and I'm like, hiss, baby, please stop.
No. Paras, the challenges will be up until tomorrow at 8 a.m. ET, so please make sure you submit before that.
Yeah, if you want challenges for submission, like definitely like try and get those done. But if you want them for like future reference or to keep working on your own, I would say screenshot the instructions so that way you can work on them on your own time. Maybe you're less busy in like the next 2 weeks or something and you want to do it then. Like that you won't get points for that, but you'll at least be able to still learn. I actually don't know, but I think our challenges somewhat stay the same ish with some changes to like the topicality across global hack weeks. So feel free to also like just keep an eye out for future Global Hack Week challenges. How can we receive the Mongo sticker? So once you have done at least, so if you go through the challenges, it's going to be like do a MongoDB skill badge training or something like that. Follow the instructions on that challenge. And then it'll be recorded once you have one and submitted your proof that you've gotten a skill badge through MongoDB's training. That you'll be able to get the MongoDB sticker when our fulfillment center is able to send out your envelope of stickers and postcards for participating in Global Hack Week. So that is the how. As for the when, it might be a little bit because our fulfillment center is juggling so much. So it might be a bit. It definitely won't be in time for next Global Hack Week, but potentially for like the second or third. All right. I think we're good to hop off. I have no more knitting to share with folks. I've done like crochet
No.
blankets at those are just like to donate to a
Wait, show
shelter.
those.
No, I have like 6 of those. We don't have time for that.
Oh,
I'll post pictures on the Discord.
at me when you do, please.
At Barshni at Siddharth.
Yeah. So I was gonna be like, why am I getting pinged? It's like,
No, he's already like,
It's not a decent time for him right now.
Oh, that's true.
Asleep.
Right. Well, he's actually probably adjusting from the jet lag coming back to India, so he might be awake.
He might be. He like the last thing he sees before he goes to sleep are your crocheted blankets, and he's like, "Wow, like now I can sleep peacefully."
Cecilia will no longer put the sweater in Global Hack Week fun facts.
No.
Well, no, it's okay. I have 2 more sweaters in the queue that people are asking me for, so I'm like, I have to get materials for that and stuff. But I'm like, my sweater nightmare is no longer over.
No. I'm gonna develop hobbies like this. My fun facts are like books. I have a blahage. I just coached a hackathon. Like they're just.
No, I do that too. I rotate through. Like I'll do either I'm knitting or I'm reading books, and it depends on which month it is usually. Because usually I'm like, I'm like burning through books, and I'll read like 3 or 4 books in a day, because I don't have it. So yeah, I consume a lot of books at very random times, and then I go on like a 2-week break, and then I binge read again, and I'm like, maybe this is healthy, maybe not. I don't know, but I still get through books. So
I feel like binge reading sounds pretty healthy to me.
it is until you ignore your responsibilities.
Oh, maybe let's not do that.
just to yeah. It's usually when my library books are due that I'm like, oh no, I need to read all these before they're due.
That's fair. Yeah.
Okay. We've yapped enough. I would like to hop off so I can go do meal prep, but always a pleasure. Glad you all had a great time at API Week, and we'll see you next month for ML and AI Week.
Yay. Bye, guys.